Hello, 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 hello.
PDF फाईल PDF मोबाईलच्या हातामध्ये ग्रुपार घालल्या तिथल्या तरी हांव हुंय राव
Good evening, friends. Today we have gathered here for the Players Auction, Goa Handball League Season 3, Edition 3 Handball League is about to happen. And today we are doing the Players Auction. For this Players Auction ceremony, we have with us Reverend Father Santo, the principal of St. Francis Xavier's High Secondary, and Shri Praveen Sharma, a national weightlifting, powerlifting player from Delhi. Presently, he is staying in Korgaon. So, on behalf of Goa Handball Academy and all the Sholim handball players, we welcome you, sir, for this auction ceremony. May I request Vinit Agarwadekar to kindly present a flower, a token of love to Father Santo John. Requesting Sai Shirodkar to kindly present a flower to Sir Praveen Sharma, a national weightlifting and powerlifting player and a well-wisher of Goa Handball Academy. Now I request Sir Devin Prabhudesai, President of Goa Handball Academy, to kindly take over the charge.
Very good evening and a warm welcome to all of you. Last two editions of Goa Handball League were grand success with everybody's cooperation, and with a lot of enthusiasm we have gathered here once again for a build-up for the third edition of Goa Handball League. Recently, last Sunday, we had a referee refresher course. The referees, after 3 years, they had a refresher course. About 25 of them have successfully completed that course. Now today, the second step, that is the auction of the players, to bring professionalism in the game of handball, Goa Handball Academy decided to have this handball league with a proper auctioning of the players with the upper limit of 12,000 or whatever that amount, you know about it. We tend to buy the players and build the teams. From there, we build a team with proper coaching and with the administration. And they will be competing in this third edition of the Goa Handball League. On behalf of Goa Handball Academy, once again, I welcome all of you for this small ceremony and wish you all the very best for this third edition. This third edition, we can see the lovely trophies here. Today, in fact, is the unveiling of the trophies also along with this small ceremony. I wish all the teams all the very best for this function. May I request now our chief guest, Father Santo John, who is almost our supporter of this Handball Academy throughout. Last two editions also he was there with us, and today he is a chief guest. I request Father Santo to say a few words to encourage everyone.
Thank you, Devendra. A very good evening to all of you. It is indeed nice to see you all present here for this ceremony. I will not give a long speech as such, just maybe one or two points for our growth maybe. It is always easy to start something, but to continue with the same is difficult. So this is the third edition of this Handball League academy or whatever you call it, and the purchasing of the players and organizing the entire tournament, etc. Indeed, it's nice to see that. I was there when it happened the previous time in this particular place, and I could see the entire hall was full of players, young players, budding players. Today, of course, many of the players are not there, but the owners are there, ready to take part in this auction. So I only wish that you continue with such endeavor in the future as well, because one thing, you are not away from the game, you have learned the game, you have played the game, and you should continue supporting the game even if you are not able to play, many of you. And secondly, you are motivating the youngsters. Whether you know it or not, you are motivating others. Just today, our higher secondary team became the district champions of handball, defeating Xavier's College, Xavier's Higher Secondary School, with a margin of 25-5 also, or 20 or 5 also, big margin. So they are motivated by senior players and ex-players like some of you. So continue motivating them, supporting them, and keep on organizing such league tournaments. Definitely, that is the outlook, I'm sure, behind the entire thing. We are all there to support you all in whatever way possible. So I wish you all the very best and all success for this year's tournament and this auction as well. God be with you. Thank you. Have a nice day.
Thank you, Father Santo. You've always been inspiration to us. He himself was a very good sportsman, good table tennis player, badminton player, and extraordinary basketball player. See, we all have a strong figure behind us to inspire us to carry on with these sports activities. Thank you, Father, for your words of wisdom. Now I have Sri Praveen Sharma, who has been himself a good sportsman, weightlifter, powerlifter, represented for the national games and representing Delhi, I believe. No? Asian Games. So I would like to introduce him. This is a small academy started about 7 years back. The whole intention is to promote the game of handball and also to train boys, budding young boys, as good handballers. So last 7 years, continuously we are working towards this. And this is one of the activity of the academy, which is very successful activity. Last 3 years we'll be conducting. And this is a third edition. With all your support, I'm sure will be successful this time also. May I request you to kindly give us a few words of wisdom.
Hello, good evening. I wish all the players and this auction to be successful and successful. I wish it will be a successful event. I wish it to be a successful event. Thanks and all the best to the teams.
Introduction of the teams. Teams introduction. You're doing.
Thank you, sir. Friends, for this third edition of Goa Handball League, we have 6 teams. Zelius Lions, a team owner is Clinton D'Souza, captain Dharma Toraskar, and the mentor is Roger Fernandez. The second team is Friends Handballers. The owner is Sandeep Patil, captain Dattaraj Pednekar, and mentor is Dinesh Hadfadkar. Big round of applause. The third team is Goan Rebels, owner Praveen Shinoy, captain Nathan Fernandez, and mentor is Rezer Braganza. Also requesting to give a big round of applause. Next team is Flying Handballers, owner Amit Moraskar, captain Sohan Naik, and mentor Ravi Rajan. Next team is Needs Spartan, owner Anand Saval, captain Prayag Simiprushkar, and mentor Timraj Vaidya. And the last team is Shatrapal Warriors. The owner is Vishant Nagwekar, captain Sai Shirudkar, and mentor is Harshal Kalangudkar. These are the 6 teams: Need Spartan, Shatrapal Warriors, Goan Rebels, Flying Handballers, Friends Handballers, and Zelius Lions. These are the 6 teams, 6 captains, 6 mentors, and the 6 owners. Today they are well prepared for the auction. Before we move on to the auction, there are some rules and regulations regarding the players auction. So I'll just brief you out about the auction. In the outstation players, there are total 24 outstation players. May have the attention of all the owners. There are 24 outstation players, and we have categorized them into 4 categories: Group A, Group B, Group C, Group D. In each category, there are 6 players. So 6 into 4 is 24 players are there. So from each category, you have to take one player. First category, A category group, the bidding will start from 800 rupees. Okay? Those players are, the players in that group are of that level, national level players, good players. We had scrutinized their names and we have put them in category 1. Their auction will start, their base price is 800 rupees. And immediate next bid will be of 50 rupees. So 850, 900, 950, like that you have to spend. Total amount for the outstation player is 3,000 for each team. Okay, so please keep in mind. In category B, Group B, the base price is 600 rupees. Again, there are 6 players in that category. Category C, again there are 6 players. The base price, their amount will start from 400 rupees. And last category is D category. So their base price is 200 rupees. Okay, just for the information, the league may postpone to 1 week. Okay, not more than 1 week because of some unwanted circumstances. Now mainly because of me only, because I am answering my exam, master's exam. So I am leaving for Aurangabad on 24th. So because of that, the league will little bit go further for 1 week. It will start probably from 12th of February. Okay, and in that, in category A, only Mavan Madera, he is leaving for US on 3rd. So whoever bids for that Mavan, the same category, the same level player will be replaced, and that is the responsibility of the organizer. So please do not, because last minute we are doing the adjustment, because many players have not filled the form, like Deepak Ashanagar, then Ugam Prabhu Desai. They are teaching somewhere in Pune. They are occupied during that period, 26. So it is a duty of the organizer that for Mavan Madera's replacement, that category, that level player will be provided by the organizer. So you don't have to worry about that. You don't have to take any tension about that. Next is the local players. The local players are all from SFX high school, higher secondary product. Okay. So big hand to all the SFX school student players. As so principal sir, as father has said, it is easy to start, but for the information of father, under the leadership of Sir Devendra, Sir Madwalkar, Sir Ravi Rajan, and all other support, right from 1980s, 1990s we have started. I am a 10th standard batch of 1995. Ravi is the batch of 10th standard batch 1993. Myself, Vijay, Dinesh, we are very much proud. Till today we are connected to the game. Till today we are connected to this person. Till today we are connected to this hall. And till today we are connected to this school. So we are very much proud. Till date, 25 state levels, state championship has been organized. And all the 25 national state championship, only Shuolim team is participating. Rest other teams are living in between or something. Only Shuolim team is participating right from day 1 till the 25th state. Okay. The local players, there are 54 registered, and plus 3 now they will be added. Mihir Mhaldar, Saish, Ravi Saish, surname. Mihir Maldar is a left-handed right wing, left-hander. And everybody knows Mihir. Saish is a goalkeeper. And third one is Chandrakant. Chandrakant Shirodkar, right wing. Ravi, right wing, no? Left wing. Right-handed, left wing. तेंच्यो स्लाइड्स एड करूंक ना तेंच्यो स्लाइड्स एड करता मागीर ब्रेक जेन्ना आसता पळय तेन्ना एड करता ओके देयर लिमिट इज 7,000 base price of all player is 100 rupees all local player base price 100 rupees subsequent bid is 50 rupees so 150 200 250 300 okay in that 7,000 you have to play you have to purchase 8 players compulsory 8 players you have to purchase. Okay, any doubt? Any team? Any doubt? Goan Rebels, Friends Handballers, Zelius Lions, Flying Handballers, Need Spartan and Chhatrapal Warriors. Any doubt? You want to clear any doubt? Yes, oil. Now you have to take no, otherwise this thing is disqualified. Team to shata no. You have to plan according to that no. आता 6,300 असो एकूच घेतलो आणि 700 रुपयाचे 100 घेवचे पडले तुका. सो एट द मोस्ट 6,300 तुका एका प्लेयराक वचोंक येता उरल्या तुका 100 रुपयांक घेवंक मेळटा कळ्ळें तशें हय ना हय लेस प्लेयरान तुमच्या खेळूं येता लेस प्लेयरान तुमच्या खेळटा तशें ओके पूण एक्चुअली तुमकां काडूकूच जाय ते 8 प्लेयर काडूकूच जाय. Okay, there is one query raised by Goan Rebels. He was asking whether there is a limit for the local players because in that 7,000 you have to purchase 8 players. It is a duty of all the team members to purchase maximum means you have to purchase compulsory 8 players in that 7,000. If the limit crosses, if it goes for one player 6,300. So you are remaining with only 700. The remaining 7 players you have to purchase for 100. So total your 8,000 will be 7,000 will be finished, and you will get your 8 players. So please keep in mind, you have to purchase. Otherwise the team disqualified. Otherwise your team to have to play with the less number of players. But less number of players, it is a disadvantage. Means they are gaining the advantage by purchasing more players, and they are playing with the less. So 14. You have to have 14 players. So no compromise on that 7 players. 8 players. Local 8 players, outstation 4 players. Okay. Outstation also players. Please keep in mind for Group 1, Group A, you have to bid maximum up to 1,800. You cannot cross 1,800. Freddy, please take note. Outstation player, Group A, you can bid up to 1,800. 1,800 you cannot cross because the next line is 600, 400 and 200. 6, 4, 10 and 2, 12. 12 plus 18 is 3,000. Your tally gets over. Okay? And again, one more clarification because last time it happened. For the outstation player, if the two teams are bidding, Goan Rebel has already reached 1,800 because he cannot cross. And for example, Friends Handballers is for 1,750. Okay? Then the lots will be decided among that, whom that player will be got. Understood? दोगांचे वेस्ट जावचे ना एकट्याचे कोणाचे वेस्ट जातले 1,800 if they are bidding. And if they are saying that no, we don't want, only Goan Rebels want, then this thing. If you stop at 750, and then he has to take 750, 1,750. Understood? Any doubt? Okay? Yeah. Meanwhile, I request one of our well-wisher, Clement D'Souza, has also come, requesting Sir Devendra Sai to kindly ask him to come forward. Yes. Clement D'Souza is a well-wisher of Goa Handball Academy and a best supporter of the handball game and the football game in Morjim and nearby locality. I welcome you, sir, Clement D'Souza, on behalf of Goa Handball Academy. Okay, for the auction ceremony to conduct, we have a chief anchor, a chief comparer, a chief person, a main person, Manoj Kolamkar, all the way from Kudne and Naveli, requesting everybody to give a big round of applause. May I request Manoj to kindly come forward. Manoj Kolamkar, my friend and well-wisher of a sport and a very good friend and very good comparer. So immediately after this 5 minutes, the entire proceeding and the entire mic, entire things he will handle. On behalf of Goa Handball Academy, I welcome Sir Manoj Kolamkar and his associate Deepraj Kolamkar. And also, I welcome Sir Mahesh Gowli, a physical education teacher from Kirti Vidyalaya High School. And Sir Vishal Paliekar, a physical education teacher from the RD World High School, Sangolda. They have come here to help us in this auction. Fully Sutra, हांव मनोज कोळंबकरा कडेन सुपूत करता आनी सगळ्यांक देव बरें करूं म्हणटा आनी ऑल द बेस्ट म्हणटा.
Hello, check, hello, check. Hello, check, hello, 104, hello, check, hello.
Hello.
Thank you, a big thank you to Sir Anand Sawar and Sir Devendra Prabhudesai for giving me the opportunity from last 3 years to hosting such a beautiful Goa Handball League 2023. I think this is the third season and the participation of 6 teams from last 3 years. I think this is the new 2 teams like Chhatrapal Warriors and the Goan Rebels. The Anand Sawar sir already spoken the rules and regulation for all the teams. Any carries for any teams? So there are the foreign players, which is 4 categories. There are the foreign players, which are the 4 categories, like A category is 800 points, B category is 600 points, 400 points, and the 200 points. Each category, the points will be increased in the intervals of 50. Please note all the teams, each category, each points increase in the intervals of 50. And the 7,000 points for here the local students of St. Francis Xavier School from Sholim. So I would like to start for this auction ceremony. So any carries for Chhatrapal Warriors? Okay. Needs Spartan. Flying handballers. Hello, sir. Flying handballers. Zealous Lions. Okay. Friends handballers. Flying handballers. Goan Rebels. Yeah. So we are starting category A. The base prize for each player, 800 points. It increase in the intervals of 50, 850, 900, 950. So there are the new 2 teams like Chhatrapal and Warriors, Goan Rebels, Chhatrapal Warriors and Goan Rebels. Hello, sir. Hello, 104, hello. Check, Goan Rebels. So please note, when the player is bidding, you have to raise your bid. So I know all the players and owners have attended the auction ceremony. Here we are not called for 800 points once, 800 points two, 800 points three. When we are doing the auctions, we will get the ideas. Okay? So we are starting, and please rate your bids like this, huh? Please note, yeah. Okay? So we are starting the auction ceremony, category A. The first bidder for this beautiful evening. The first bidder for this beautiful evening, Rishikesh Shirodkar. So we are starting the auction ceremony, Goa Handball League Season 3. The beautiful trophies for this beautiful event. The first bidder for this beautiful evening, category A. Group A, the first bidder. I think the only person is my close friend in this Goa Handball League. This guy, Shubham Santosh Sarunke. It's from Nuem. It's from Nuem. Shubham Sarunke हो नुयाचो भुरगो आनी हांव येल्ले फावटचो म्हाका हात दिता मनोज कसो आसा वळखता शुभम. Okay, so it's the first bidder for this beautiful evening, Shubham Santosh Sarunke, right-handed. We have already displayed here the right-handed playing position, left wing played for Friends Handballers last year. Okay. So the first bidder for this beautiful evening, Shubham Santosh Sarunke, base prize 800 points, Shubham Sarunke. Base prize 800 points, Shubham Sarunke, base prize 800 points, Shubham Sarunke. The player remain 850 points, flying handballers, 850 points, 800 points, flying handballers, 800 points, flying handballers, 800 points, 800 points, flying handballers, Shubham Sarunke, 800 points, flying handballers, 800 points, flying handballers, 800 points, flying handballers, player, sold to flying handballers for 800 points, Shubham Sarunke, sold to flying handballers for 800 points. The second bidder, Styron Fernandes, base prize 800 points, Styron Fernandes, base prize 800 points, Styron Fernandes, 800 points, handballers, Friends Handballers, 850, flying handballers, 850 points, flying handballers, 850. Okay, so please note, only one player can buy from each category. Okay, so please note, only one player can buy from each category. And last, the team कोण उरतली तांकां बेस प्राइजाकूच प्लेयर गावतलो. So yes, no, Dada, yes, yeah. So flying handballers have no right to bid for this category A. He already retained the one player, Shubham Sarunke, for 800 points. So next bidder, Styron Fernandes, 800 points, Friends Handballers, 800 points, Friends Handballers. Styron Fernandes, 850, needs pardon, 850 points, needs pardon, 850 points, needs pardon. Styron Fernandes, 900, Friends Handballers, 950, needs pardon, 950 points, needs pardon, 950 points, needs pardon, 1000 points, Friends Handballers, 1050, needs pardon, 1050. Next Spartan, 1015, 1100. Friends handballers, 1150, 1150. Next Spartan, 1150. Next Spartan, 1200. Friends handballers, 1250. Next Spartan, 1250. Next Spartan, 1250. Next Spartan, 1300. Friends handballers, 1350. Spartan, 1350. Spartan, 1350. Staron Fernandez, 1400. Friends of handballers, 1450. Next Spartan, 1450. Next Spartan, 1450. Next Spartan, 1450. 1500. Goan Rebels, 1500. 1550. Chetrapal Warriors, 1550. Chetrapal Warriors, 1550. Chetrapal Warriors, Tyron Fernandez, 1600. Goan Rebels, 1600. 1650. Chetrapal Warriors, 1650. Chetrapal Warriors, 1650. 1700. Goan Rebels, 1750. Chetrapal, 1750. Chetrapal, 1750. 1800. Goan Rebels, 1800. Goan Rebels, 1800. Goan Rebels. Player sold to Goan Rebels for 1800 points. So,
1800 जालं का तांकां दोगांयकूय विचार की लॉर्ड्साक पार्टिसिपेट जाता जाल्यार ना जाल्यार तेका वयता तो जर पार्टिसिपेट जायना जाल्यार
so you are participating for Lords? Yeah. The Lords. Staron Fernandez, 1800 points. We are taking the Lords for Chetrapal Warriors and Goan Rebels.
Manoj, the prize will be now 1800 for both. Yeah.
So there are the two teams for one player. Chetrapal Warriors and Goan Rebels. I sir, chief guest, please come and. Okay. So, take one. The player sold for 800 points. Staron Fernandez, Goan Rebels. 1800 points. Goan Rebels. 1800 points. Staron Fernandez sold to Goan Rebels for 1800 points. Next bid. Raja Paswan. Raja Paswan. Base price 800 points. Raja Paswan. Raja Paswan. 800 points. Raja Paswan. Raja Paswan. 800 points. 800 points. Friends and ballers. 800 points. Friends and ballers. 800 points. Friends and ballers. 800 points. 850. Zileas Lions. 850. Zileas Lions. 850 points. Zileas Lions. 900. Friends and ballers. 900 points. Friends and ballers. 950. Needs pardon. Chetrapal 1000. 1050. Zileas 1100. Needs pardon. 1150. Friends and ballers. 1150. Friends and ballers. 1200. Zileas Lions. 1200. Zileas Lions. 1200. 1250. Friends and ballers. 1250. Friends and ballers. 1250. Raja Paswan. 1300. Zileas Lions. 1300. Zileas Lions. 1300. 1350. Friends and ballers. 1350. Friends and ballers. 1400. Zileas Lions. 1400. Zileas Lions. 1450. Friends and ballers. 1450. Friends and ballers. 1450. Friends and ballers. 1500. Zileas Lions. 1500. 1500. Zileas Lions. 1550. Friends and ballers. 1550. 1600. Zileas Lions. 1600. Zileas Lions. 1600. Zileas Lions. Any team with the 1650? Any team with the 1650? Player. Sold to Zileas Lions for 1600 points. Player sold to Zileas Lions for 1600 points. Next. Jitendra Shirsat. Jitendra Shirsat. Base price 800 points. Jitendra Shirsat. Jitendra Shirsat. Base price 800 points. Jitendra Shirsat. Jitendra Shirsat. Jitendra Sirsat, the player remain unsold. The player remain unsold. Jitendra Sirsat. Next, Marwan Madeira. Marwan Madeira, base price 800 points. 800 points, needs pardon. 800 points, needs pardon. 850, friends and bowlers. 900, Chetrapal, 950, needs pardon. 950 points, needs pardon. 950 points, 1000, Chetrapal. 1000 points.
Manoj, just for the information, the player will be replaced with the same category level. So bid accordingly. Player will be replaced. There are Ugam Prabhu Desai. I'll just read out the name. There are Ugam Prabhu Desai. There are Deepak Ashanagar. हे तर दोन फ्रंटलाईन सारखे आसा दोगूय अवेलेबल ना सो दोनांतलो एकटो कोण तरी मेळटलो ही शुअर आसा ओके या कोण तांकां अवेलेबल करपाची जबाबदारी आमची ऑर्गनायझींग कमिटीची सो उगम प्रभू देसाय दीपक आशानगर हे लक्षांत धर आनी गेलो तो आनी एक तो लास्ट टायम आसलो पळय तो शिवोलीम युनायटेडाक खेळटालो तेचें नांवूय आमकां खबर ना वो मोहीत एकावडे एक हापले नांवां सांगून दवरता पळय मोहीत एकावडे शुभ उगम प्रभू देसाय आणि दीपक आशानगर हे तीग जाण आसा या
So 1000 points, needs pardon. 1000 points, needs pardon. Marwan Madeira. 1000 points, needs pardon. 1050. 1050 friends and bowlers. 1100 needs 1150. Chetrapal. 1200 needs pardon. 1250 Chetrapal. 1300 needs 1350 friends and bowlers. 1400 needs pardon. 1450 friends and bowlers. 1500 needs 1500 needs pardon. 1550 friends and bowlers. 1600 needs pardon. 1600 needs pardon. 1600 needs pardon. 1650 friends and bowlers. 1700 Chetrapal. 1750 needs pardon. 1750 needs pardon. 1750 needs pardon. 1800 Chetrapal. So both the team. तुम्ही असा so both the lots for both the teams needs pardon and Chetrapal Warriors for the lots. Open it. The player sold to needs pardon. Player sold to needs pardon. Player sold to needs pardon. Marwan Madeira. Player sold to needs pardon for 1800 points. Next bid. Simran Rodrigues. Base price 800 points. Simran Rodrigues. The player remain 800 points. Friends and bowlers. 800 points. Friends and bowlers. 800 points. Friends and bowlers. Player 850 Chetrapal. 850 points Chetrapal. 850 points Chetrapal. 900 friends and bowlers. 900 friends and bowlers. 950 Chetrapal Warriors. Simran Rodrigues. 950 points. Chetrapal Warriors. 950 points. Chetrapal Warriors. 950 points. Chetrapal Warriors. Any team with 1000. 1000 friends and bowlers. 1000 points. Friends and bowlers. 1000 points. Friends and bowlers. 1000 points. Friends and bowlers. Player 1050 Chetrapal. 1050 Chetrapal. 1050 Chetrapal. Any team with 1100. Any team with 1100. Player sold to Chetrapal Warriors for 1050 points. Player sold to Chetrapal Warriors for 1050 points. So one the unsold player Jitendra Sirsat sold to friends and bowlers for 800 points. Jitendra Sirsat Jitendra seats are sold to French handballers for 800 points. So next group category B. Group B. Pankaj Falkar, goalkeeper Pankaj Falkar, base price 600 points. Pankaj Falkar, Pankaj Falkar, Pankaj Falkar, base price 600 points. Pankaj Falkar, Pankaj Falkar, Pankaj Falkar, 600 points. Friends and bowlers. Pankaj Falkar, Pankaj Falkar, 600 points. Friends and bowlers, 600 points. Friends and bowlers, 600 points. Friends and bowlers. Player 650 Zilius Lions, 650 Zilius Lions. Pankaj Falkar, goalkeeper. Pankaj Falkar, Pankaj Falkar, 650 Zilius Lions, 650 Zilius Lions. Player 700 points. Friends and bowlers, 700 points. Friends and bowlers, 700 points. Friends and bowlers. Pankaj Falkar, 700 points. Friends and bowlers. Player, sold to friends and bowlers for 700 points. Pankaj Falkar, Pankaj Falkar. Player sold to friends and bowlers for 700 points. Next. Prasad Mane, Prasad Mane, base price 600 points. Prasad Mane, Prasad Mane, base price 600 points. Goan Rebels, 600 points. Goan Rebels, 650 Chitrabal Warriors, 650 points. Chitrabal Warriors, 650 Prasad Mane, Prasad Mane, 650 points. Chitrabal Warriors, 650 points. Chitrabal Warriors. Player sold to Chitrabal Warriors for 650 points. Player sold to Chitrabal Warriors for 650 points. Prasad Mane. Next, Wahid Sayyad. Wahid Sayyad. Base price 600 points. Wahid Sayyad. Wahid Sayyad. Base price 600 points. Wahid Sayyad. Wahid Sayyad. The player remain unsold. The player remain unsold. Next. Sayyam Naik. Debutant Sayyam Naik. Sayyam Naik. Base price 600 points. Sayyam Naik. Sayyam Naik. Base price 600 points. Sayyam Naik. Sayyam Naik. 600 points. Needs pardon. 600 points. Needs pardon. 600 points. Needs pardon. Player sold to needs pardon for 600 points. Player sold to needs pardon for 600 points. Next, Salvador De Silva. Salvador De Silva. Base price 600 points. Salvador De Silva. Salvador De Silva. Base price 600 points. Base price 600 points. 600 points flying handballers. 600 points flying handballers. 600 points flying handballers. Player sold to flying handballers for 600 points. Player sold to flying handballers for 600 points. Salvador De Silva. Next. Bharat Chaudhary. Bharat Chaudhary. Base price 600 points. Bharat Chaudhary. Bharat Chaudhary. Base price 600 points. Bharat Chaudhary. Bharat Chaudhary. The player remain unsold. The player remain unsold. Two unsold, yeah. The next. So two unsold players, Bharat Chaudhary and Sayyad, Wahim Sayyad. And two team, we have to take two teams. One Goan Rebels, you take one? No. Goan Rebels and Zilius Lions. No? So, lots for the both the teams. Lots. Lots and दिवे हैं player काढून देंगे आतीन. Okay? दोनों नावा का. वहीम सैयद आणि यो. No, Goan Rebels no. Goan Rebels कितल्या? आणि 1800 पॉइंट झाला मग त्यांचे. बाराचे आणि यांचे कितले उरला?
Manoj, once again you do the bidding for both the player.
Okay.
Don't get a lot.
Salvador De Silva, base prize 600 points. Okay, Bharat Chaudhary, base prize 600 points. Bharat Chaudhary, Bharat Chaudhary, Bharat Chaudhary, Bharat Chaudhary, 600 points. Goan Rebels, 600 points. Goan Rebels, player sold to Goan Rebel for 600 points. Bharat Chaudhary and Wahim Sayyad sold to Zilas Lions for 600 points. Bharat Chaudhary. So next bit, next. Group C, Group C, Ankesh Shetkar, base prize 400 points. Ankesh Shetkar, Ankesh Shetkar, base prize 400 points. Ankesh Shetkar, Ankesh Shetkar, base prize 400 points. Ankesh Shetkar. The player remain unsold. The player remain unsold. Next, the player remain unsold. Next bit, Dhananjay Shah. Dhananjay Shah, base prize 400 points. Dhananjay Shah. Dhananjay Shah, base prize 400 points. Base prize 400 points. The player remain unsold. The player remain unsold. Gaurang Parab, base prize 400 points. Gaurang Parab, base prize 400 points. Gaurang Parab, base prize 400 points. Gaurang Parab, the player remain unsold. Next, Yagnesh Redkar, base prize 400 points. Yagnesh Redkar, the player remain unsold. Next, Brad Siqueira, base prize 400 points. Brad Siqueira, 400 points. Zilas Lions, 400 points. 450 flying handballers, 450 flying handballers. 600 Zilas Lions, 600 points. 650 flying handballers, 650 550 flying handballers, 650 flying handballers, 650 700 points. Zilas Lions, 700 points. Zilas Lions, 700 points. Zilas Lions, 700. Okay, so flying handballers, 650 points. Flying handballers, 650 points. Flying handballers, player sold to flying handballers for 650 points. Player sold to flying handballers for 650 points. Brad Siqueira. Next, Vishal Karmokar, base prize 400 points. Vishal Karmokar, 400 points. Friends and ballers, 450 Zilas Lions, 500 Chetrapal, 500 points. 500 points. 600 friends and ballers, 600 friends and ballers, 600 points. Friends and ballers, 600 points. Friends and ballers, player 650 Chetrapal Warriors, 650 points. Chetrapal Warriors. Vishal Karmokar, 650 points. 700 friends and ballers, 700 points. Friends and ballers. 750 Chetrapal Warriors, 750 points. Chetrapal 800 friends and ballers, 800 points. Friends and ballers, 800 points. Friends and ballers, 850 Chetrapal Warriors, 850 900 friends and ballers, 950 Chetrapal Warriors, 950 Chetrapal Warriors, 950 Chetrapal Warriors. 1000 friends and ballers, 1050 Chetrapal, 1050 Chetrapal, 1100 friends and ballers, 1100 friends and ballers, 1100 friends and ballers, 1150 Chetrapal, 1150. So please note, पळय आनी एक कॅटेगरी आसा, त्या कॅटेगरीचे बेस प्रायस आहा 200 आनी त्या कॅटेगरीन तुमकां एक प्लेयर घेवपाक जाय. सो पॉयंट्स पळया आनी मागीर बीट करा. ओके, आनी एक कॅटेगरी उरला त्याचे बेस प्रायस 200 आहा. सो 1100 पॉयंट्स फ्रेंड्स एंड बॉलर्स, 1100 पॉयंट्स फ्रेंड्स एंड बॉलर्स, प्लेयर 1100. हय या 1150. हय 1100 फ्रेंड्स एंड बॉलर्स, 1000 1,100 friends and bowlers. 1,100. Rao, 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 rao. Lords केन्ना जातले जेन्ना 180 पावतले पॉइंट तशे उरतले बॅलन्स तेन्ना लॉर्ड्स 1,100 points friends and bowlers. 1,100 points friends and bowlers. Player sold to friends and bowlers for 1,100 points. 1,100 point, huh? Next beat. Unsold players, no? Unsold players. Ante. Yagnesh Redkar. Base price 400 points. Yagnesh Redkar. The player remain unsold. Next. Gaurang Parab. Base price 400 points. Chitrapal. 400 points. Chitrapal. Player sold to Chitrapal for 400 points. Player sold to Chitrapal for 400 points. Gaurang Parab sold to Chitrapal for 400 points. Next. Dhananjay Shah. 400 points. Needs pardon. 400 points. Needs pardon. Player sold to Needs pardon for 400 points. Player sold to Needs pardon for 400 points. Ankesh Shetkar. 400 points. Ankesh Shetkar. The player remain. Zilesh Lines 400 points. 450. 400 points. Zilesh Lines 450 points. Zilesh Lines. Player sold to Zilesh Lines for 400 points. Player sold to Zilesh Lines for 450 points. Okay? Zilesh Lines. So, एकूच player उरला न्हू? कोण उरला तो? Yagnesh Redkar sold to Goan Rebels for 400 points. Yagnesh Redkar sold to Goan Rebels for 400 points. Next. Okay. So, this is the last category D. After this, the foreign players category is O. Yeah? So, the last category, 400, Jarchi. Okay. So, last category, category D. The base prize for these players is 200 points and each team have to retain one player. Okay. So, last category, group D. Joseph Pinto. Base prize 200 points, Joseph Pinto. Base prize 200 points, Joseph Pinto. The player remain unsold. Next beat, Jason Fernandez. Jason Fernandez. Base prize 200 points. Jason Fernandez. The player remain unsold. Next, Yuvraj Gad. Base prize 200 points. Yuvraj Gad. The player remain unsold. Rohan Mane. Vasco from Rohan Mane. Base price 200 points. Goan Rebels. 200 points. Goan Rebels. Player sold to Goan Rebels for 200 points. I congratulate Goan Rebels for the retention of 4 players of foreign players. Goan Rebels. Next beat, Richard Mascarenes. Base price 200 points. Richard Mascarenes. 200 points friends and bowlers. 250 flying hand bowlers. 300 Zilesh Lions. 350 flying hand bowlers. 350 flying handballers, 400 Zealous Lions, 400, 450 flying handballers, 450 flying handballers, 450 flying handballers, 450 flying handballers, Mascaranes, 450 flying handballers, player, sold to flying handballers for 450 points. I congratulate flying handballers for retention of 4 players. Next, Mohammad Sheikh Bicholim, base price 200 points. Mohammad Sheikh, 200 points. Chetrabal Warriors, 200 points. Chetrabal Warriors, player, sold to Chetrabal Warriors for 200 points. Player sold to Chetrabal Warriors for 200 points. Next. Okay, unsold. Take unsold players auction. Joseph Pinto, base price 200. The last round, 200 points. Needs pardon. 200 points. Needs pardon. Player. Sold to Needs pardon for 200 points. Player sold to Needs pardon for 200 points. Next, Jason Fernandez, base price 200 points. 200 points. Friends and bowlers. 200 points. 250. Zealous Lions, 300 friends and bowlers. 350 Zealous Lions, 400 friends and bowlers. 450 points, friends and bowlers. 400 points, friends and bowlers. 400 points, friends and bowlers. Player. Sold to friends and bowlers for 400 points. Player sold to friends and bowlers for 400 points. Yuvraj Gad ullo mare.
Which player was sold for 400?
Jason Fernandez.
Yeah.
Next. Yuvraj Gad from Bicholim. Yuvraj Gad, ekuti mulla nu Gopaji. Okay. Player sold to Zealous Lions for 200 points. Player sold to Zealous Lions for 200 points. And Rohan Mane dalo.
Okay.
So I congratulate all the 6 teams for the retention of all the foreign players in amount of rupees 3,000. So now we are starting the locals players of Sholim Stars.
Okay, the outstation player quota has finished. Friends and bowlers has purchased Jitendra Sirsad 800 rupees, Pankaj Falkar 700 rupees, Vishal Karomkar 1,100 rupees, Jason Fernandez 400. Out of 3,000, they have spent all the 3,000 amount. Big clap for friends and bowlers. Requesting everybody to give a big round of applause to friends and bowlers. Flying handballers, out of 3,000, they have spent only 2,500. Shubham Salunke 800, Salvador De Silva 600, Brad Sequeira 650, and Richard Mascarenas 450. Govind Rebels has spent all their 3,000. They have purchased Tyron for 1,800, Bharat Chaudhary for 600, Yagnesh Redkar for 400, and Rohan Mane for 200. Needs Spartan has also spent all their 3,000 points, 3,000 rupees. Mavan Madeira 1,800, Sayyam Naik 600, Dhananjay Shah 400, and Joseph Pinto 200. Kshatrapal Warriors have spent 2,300. The balance is 700. Simron Rodriguez 1,050, Prasad Mane 650, Gaurang Parab 400, and Mohammad Saeed for 200. They have spent 2,300. And the last is Zealous Lions, Raja Paswan 1,600, Wahid Syed 600, Ankesh Shetkar 400, and Yuvraj Gad 200. They have spent 2,800 from their quota. Now we'll start with the local players.
So now we are starting the local stars of Sholim. So the first bidder from Sholim, Rishikesh Shirodkar. The base price 100 points. Each team have 7,000 points. The base price rupees 100. It increased in the intervals of 50, 150, 200, 250, 300, 350. Okay? Rishikesh Shirodkar. Base price 200 points. Rishikesh Shirodkar. Rishikesh Shirodkar. 100 points flying handballers. 100 points flying handballers, 150 friends handballers, 200 points Zilius Lions, 200 points Zilius Lions, 200 points Zilius Lions, 200 points 250 friends handballers, 250 points friends handballers, 250 points friends handballers, 300 flying handballers, 350 needs pardon, 350 needs pardon, 400 Zilius Lions, 450 needs pardon, 450 needs pardon, 450 points Rishikesh Shirodkar, 500 friends handballers, 550 flying handballers, 600 needs pardon, Rishikesh Shirodkar, 600 points needs pardon, 600 points needs pardon, 650 flying friends handballers, 700 flying handballers, 750 needs pardon, 750 needs pardon, 750 needs pardon, 800 flying handballers, 850 friends handballers, 850 points, 900 needs pardon, 900 points needs pardon, 900 points Rishikesh Shirodkar, Rishikesh Shirodkar, 900 points, 950 Goan Rebels, 1000 needs pardon, 1000 points needs pardon, 1000 points needs pardon, Rishikesh Shirodkar, Rishikesh Shirodkar, player, 1050 Goan Rebels, 1050 Goan Rebels, 1050 Goan Rebels, player, sold to Goan Rebels for 1050 points, Rishikesh Shirodkar, Rishikesh Shirodkar. Each team have 7,000 points and each team have to retain minimum 8 players, Dada. Minimum 8 players. Yeah, minimum 8 players from auction. So next bid, Dravin Mandrekar. Dravin Mandrekar. Base price 100 points. Dravin Mandrekar. 100 points. Friends and bowlers. 150 Zilius Lions. 150 Zilius Lions. 150 Zilius Lions. 200 flying handballers. 250 points. Flying handballers. 250 points. 300 friends handballers. 350 Zilius. 400 flying handballers. 400 points. Flying handballers. 450 friends handballers. 500 Chetrapal Warriors. 500 points Chetrapal Warriors. Dravid Mandrekar. 550 flying handballers. 600 Zilius. 650 Chetrapal Warriors. 600 points Chetrapal Warriors. 600 points Chetrapal Warriors. 650 flying handballers. 650 points flying handballers. 650 points 700 Chetrapal Warriors. 700 points Chetrapal Warriors. 700 points Chetrapal Warriors. 750 flying handballers. 800 Chetrapal. 850 needs pardon. 900 Julius. 950 Chetrapal. 1000 needs pardon. 1050 flying handballers. 1100 needs pardon. 1100 needs pardon. 1100 needs pardon. Player. 1150 Julius Lance. 1200 needs pardon. 1200 needs pardon. 1200 1250 Zilius. 1300 needs pardon. 1300 needs pardon. 1350 Zilius. 1400 needs pardon. 1400 needs pardon. 1450 Zilius. 1500 needs pardon. 1500 Dravin Mandrekar. 1500 points needs pardon. 1500 points needs pardon. Player. 1550 Zilius. 1600 needs pardon. 1600 needs pardon. 1600 needs pardon. Dravin Mandrekar. 1600 points needs pardon. 1600 points needs pardon. Player sold to needs pardon for 1600 points. Dravin Mandrekar. Alan Coelho. Base price 100 points. Alan Coelho. The player remain 100 points flying handballers. 100 points 150 Zilius Lions. 150 Zilius Lions. 200 flying handballers. 200 points flying handballers. 250 Zilius Lions. 250 Zilius Lions. 250 300 flying handballers. 300 points flying handballers. 350 Zilius Lions. 300 points 350 400 flying handballers. 450 points flying handballers. 450 flying handballers. Player sold to flying handballers for 450 points. Player sold to flying handballers for 450 points. Alan Coelho. Rushil Morazkar. Base price 100 points. Rushil Morazkar. The player remain 100 points. Spartan 150 Chetrapal. 150 200 Spartan. 250 Chetrapal. 300 Spartan. 300 points Spartan. 350 flying and bowlers 400 needs pardon. 400 needs pardon. 400 needs pardon. 450 Chetrapal 500 needs Rushil Mandrekar. Rushil Moratkar. 550 needs pardon. 600 flying and bowlers. 650 needs pardon. 700 Chetrapal Warriors. 750 needs pardon. 750 800 Chetrapal Warriors. 850 needs pardon. 850 needs pardon. 850 needs pardon. 850 needs pardon. 850 900 Chetrapal. 900 Chetrapal. 900 points Chetrapal. 900 points Chetrapal. Player sold to Chetrapal for 900 points. Player sold to Chetrapal for 900 points. Rushil Moratkar. Next bid Yashwant Ghat. Chetrapal Warriors. Next bid Yash Ghat. Base price 100 points. Yash Ghat. Base price 100 points. Yash Ghat. The player remain unsold. Next, Prakshay Simu Purushkar. His prize 100 points. Prakshay Simu Purushkar. The player remain 100 Zilius 150 flying and bowlers. 200 points Chetrapal. 250 Zilius. 300 flying and bowlers. 350 Chetrapal. 400 flying and bowlers. 450 Zilius. 500 Chetrapal. 550 flying. 100 Chetrapal. 1100 Chetrapal. 1150 flying. 1200 friends and bowlers. 1250 Chetrapal Warriors. 1250 Chetrapal Warriors. 1250 Chetrapal Warriors. 1300 friends and bowlers. 1300 friends and bowlers. 1300 friends and bowlers. 1350 Chetrapal Warriors. 1350 Chetrapal Warriors. 1350 Chetrapal Warriors. 1350 1400 friends and bowlers. 1450 Chetrapal Prakshay Simu Purushkar. 1450 Chetrapal Warriors. 1450 Chetrapal Warriors. Player sold to Chetrapal for 1450 points. Player sold to Chetrapal for 1450 points. Ritesh Sangelkar. Base price. Hello. Base price 100 points. Ritesh Sangelkar. 100 points friends and bowlers. 100 points friends and bowlers. Player 150 Goan Rebels. 200 Chetrapal. 200 points Chetrapal. 200 points Chetrapal. 250 friends and bowlers. 300 Zilius Lions. 300 points Zilius. 350 Chetrapal Warriors. 350 points Chetrapal Warriors. 400 Zilius Lions. 450 Chetrapal. 500 Zilius. 500 points Zilius. 500 points 550 hand bowlers. 600 Chetrapal. 600 points 650 friends and bowlers. Ritesh Sangelkar. 650 700 Chetrapal Warriors. 750 800 Zilius. 850 Chetrapal. 850 points Chetrapal. 850 points Chetrapal. 900 friends and bowlers. 950 Zilius. 1000 Chetrapal. 1000 points Chetrapal Warriors. 1000 points 1050 friends. 1100 Zilius. 1150 Chetrapal. 1150 Chetrapal. 1200 friends and bowlers. 1250 Zilius. 1300 Chetrapal. 1350 needs pardon. 1350 1400 Zilius. 1450 Chetrapal. 1500 needs pardon. 1500 1550 Zilius. 1600 needs pardon. 1600 needs pardon. 1600 needs pardon. Ritesh 1650 Zilius. 1700 friends and bowler. 750 Chetrapal. 1800 needs pardon. Ritesh Sangelkar. 1850 Zilius. 1900 needs pardon. 1950 Chetrapal. 2000 points needs pardon. 2000 points needs pardon. 2050 friends and bowlers. 2050 friends and bowlers. 2050 friends and bowlers. Ritesh Sangelkar. 2050 friends and bowlers. 2100 Chetrapal. 2100 Chetrapal. 2100 Chetrapal. Player 2150 friends and bowlers. 2150 friends and bowlers. 2150 friends and bowlers. Ritesh Sangelkar. Ritesh, he's played Sholim United last year. 2200 Chetrapal Warriors. 2200 Chetrapal Warriors. 2200 Chetrapal Warriors. 2200 Chetrapal Warriors. Player. 2250 friends and bowlers. 2250, 2300 Chetrapal Warriors. 2300 Chetrapal Warriors. Ritesh Sangelkar. 2300 Chetrapal Warriors. 2300 Chetrapal Warriors. Player. 2350 needs pardon. 2350, 2400 Chetrapal. 2400 Chetrapal. Ritesh Sangelkar. Ritesh Sangelkar. 2400 Chetrapal. 2450 needs pardon. 2450 needs pardon. 2450 needs pardon. 2450 needs pardon. Player. 2500 Chetrapal Warriors. 2500 Chetrapal Warriors. 2500 Ritesh Sangelkar. Ritesh Sangelkar, the highest bidder till now. Ritesh Sangelkar. 2500 Chetrapal Warriors. 2500 Chetrapal Warriors. Any team with a 2550? Any team with a 2550? Player. Sold to Chetrapal Warriors for 2500 points. Ritesh Sangelkar. Ritesh Sangelkar. Rahul Parab. Rahul Parab. Base price 100 points. Rahul Parab. Rahul Parab. Rahul Parab. Base price 100 points. Rahul Parab. 100 points flying and bowlers. 100 points flying and bowlers. 100 points 150 friends. 200 Zilius. 200 points 250 flying and bowlers. 300 Zilius. 300 350 flying and bowlers. 350 flying and bowlers. 355 400 Zilius. 450 flying and bowlers. 450 points. 450 points flying and bowlers. 500 Zilius Lions. 500 points Zilius Lions. 500 for 550 friends and bowlers. 600 Zilius Lions. 600 points Zilius Lions. 600 points 650 friends and bowlers. 700 flying and bowlers. 800 points Zilius Lions. 800 points Zilius Lions. 800 points Zilius Lions. 800 points Rahul Parab. Rahul Parab 850 points friends and bowlers. 850 points friends and bowlers. Rahul Parab. Rahul Parab 800 points friends and bowlers. 800 points 850 points friends and bowlers. 850 points 900 needs pardon. 900 points needs pardon. 900 points needs pardon. Player 950 friends and bowlers. 1000 Zilius Lions. 1000 points Zilius Lions. 1000 points Zilius Lions. 1050 friends and bowlers. 1050 friends and bowlers. 1050 friends and bowlers. 1050 friends and bowlers. Player. Sold to friends and bowlers for 1050 points. Player sold to friends and bowlers for 1050 points. Rahul Parab. Next bid. Friends and bowlers sold to 1050 points. Next bid. Akhil Agarwadekar. Akhil Agarwadekar. Base price 100. Akhil Agarwadekar. Akhil Agarwadekar. The player remain. 100 points Goan Rebels. 150 flying hand bowlers. 150 flying hand bowlers. 150 points 200 Zilius Lions. 200 points Zilius Lions. 250 flying hand bowlers. 250 flying hand bowlers. 250 points flying hand bowlers. 300 Zilius Lions. 300 points Zilius Lions. 300 points Zilius Lions. Player. 350 flying hand bowlers. 400 Goan Rebels. 400 points Goan Rebels. 400 points 450 Zilius Lions. 450 points Zilius Lions. 450 points Zilius Lions. 450 points 500 Goan Rebel. 500 Goan Rebel. 500 points Goan Rebel. Player sold to Goan Rebel for 500 points. Player sold to Goan Rebel for 500 points. Akhil Agarwadekar. Next bid Magnus Rodrigues. Goan Rebels. 550 points. 500 points. 500 points. Akhil Agarwadekar sold to Goan Rebels for 500 points. Next bid Magnus Rodrigues. Base price 100 points Magnus Rodrigues. Magnus Rodrigues. Base price 100 points. 100 points friends and bowlers. 100 points friends and bowlers. 150 Zilius Lions. 150 points Zilius Lions. 150 200 flying hand bowlers. 200 points flying hand bowlers. 200 points 250 Zilius Lions, 250 Zilius Lions, 250 Zilius Lions, 300 friends handballers, 350 flying handballers. 400 points needs pardon. 400 points needs pardon. 450 Zilius, 500 needs. 500 points needs pardon. 550 Zilius Lions. 550 Zilius Lions. 550 600 needs pardon. 650 friends handballers. 650 friends handballers. 650 friends handballers. 650 700 Zilius Lions. Magnus Rodriguez, 700 points. Zilius Lions, 700 points, 750 friends and bowlers. 700 points, friends and bowlers. 700 points, friends and bowlers. Player, 750 needs 800 Zilius Lions. 800 points, Zilius Lions. 800 points, 850 friends and bowlers. 850 friends and bowlers. 850 friends and bowlers. 850 friends and bowlers. Player, 900 Zilius Lions. 900 points, Zilius Lions. 900 points, Zilius Lions. 950 friends and bowlers. 950 friends and bowlers. 950 friends and bowlers. Player, 1000 Zilius Lions. 1000 points, Zilius Lions. 1000 points, Zilius Lions. Player, sold to Zilius Lions for 1000 points. Player sold to Zilius Lions for 1000 points. Magnus Rodriguez. Magnus Rodriguez sold to Zilius Lions. Next beat, Royston Fernandes. Base price 100 points. Royston Fernandes. Royston Fernandes. Base price 100 points. Royston Fernandes. Royston Fernandes. Flying handballers 100 points. Flying handballers 100 points. Flying handballers. Flying handballers 150 points. Friends handballers 200 Chetrapal. 200 points Chetrapal. 200 points Chetrapal. 250 flying 300 friends. 300 points friends. 300 points friends and bowlers. 300 points friends and bowlers. Player, 350 flying handballers. 350 points flying handballers. 350 points flying handballer. 400 friends and bowlers. 450 Zilius Lions. 450 Zilius Lions. 450 500 flying handballers. 550 points friends and bowlers. 550 points friends and bowlers. 550 points friends and bowlers. Player, sold to friends and bowlers for 550 points. Player sold to friends and bowlers for 550 points. Next beat, sold to friends and bowlers 550 points. 550. 550. Jonathan Pereira. Next beat, Jonathan Pereira. Base price 100 points. Jonathan Pereira. Jonathan Pereira. Base price 100 points. Jonathan Pereira. 100 points friends and bowlers. 100 points 150 flying 200 needs. 250 flying 300 needs. 350 is flying. 350 points flying hand bowlers. 350 points flying hand bowlers. 400 needs pardon. 450 Zilius. 500 flying. 600 needs pardon. 650 flying hand bowlers. 700 needs pardon. 700 points needs pardon. 750 flying 800 Zilius. 850 needs. 850 points needs pardon. 850 points needs pardon. 900 Zilius Lions. Jonathan Pereira. Jonathan Pereira. 900 points needs pardon. 900 points needs pardon. Player. 950 Zilius. 1000 friends and bowlers. 1050 Goan Rebels. 1200 needs pardon. 1200 needs pardon. 1250 Zilius Lions. 1250, 1300 needs pardon. Jonathan Pereira. 1350 Zilius Lions. 1400 needs pardon. Jonathan Pereira. 1400 points. 1450 Zilius Lions. 1500 needs pardon. 1500, 1550 Zilius Lions. 1600 needs pardon. Jonathan Pereira. 1650 Zilius. 1700 needs pardon. 1700, 1750 Zilius. 1800 needs pardon. 1800 needs pardon. 1850 Zilius. 1900 needs pardon. 1900, 1950 Zilius. 2000 point needs pardon. Jonathan Pereira. 2050 Zilius Lions. 2050 Zilius Lions. 2050 Zilius Lions. Player. 2100 needs pardon. 2150 Zilius. 2200 needs pardon. 2250 Zilius Lions. 2300 needs pardon. 2300 needs pardon. 2350 Zilius Lions. 2350 Zilius Lions. 2350, 2400, 2005, 2400 needs pardon. 2400 Zilius Lions. 2450 Zilius Lions. 2500 needs pardon. 2550 Zilius. 2550 Zilius. 2550 2600 needs. 2600 needs. 2600 needs. 2700 2650 Zilius. 2650 Zilius. 2650 Zilius. Player. 2700 needs pardon. 2700 needs pardon. Jonathan Pereira. Jonathan Pereira. 2700 needs pardon. 2750 Zilius. 2750 Zilius. 2750 Zilius. 2750 Zilius. Player. 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 Sold to Zilius for 2750 points. Player sold to Zilius for 2750 points.
Okay, just tally your account. Friends handballers, they have purchased two players. Amount spent 1,600. Balance is 5,400. Yes. Flying handballers, they have purchased only one player. Amount spent is 450. Balance is 6,550. Flying handballers? Yes, no? Yeah. Goan Rebels, they have purchased two players. Amount spent 1,550. Balance is 5,450. Needs pardon, they have purchased one player. Amount spent 1,600. Balance is 5,400. Chhatrapal Warriors, they have purchased three players. Amount spent 4,850 and balance is 2,150. And Zelius Lions, they have purchased two players. Amount spent 3,750. Balance amount 3,250. Correct? Yes. Friends handballer balance is 5,400. Flying handballers balance is 6,550. Goan Rebels balance is 5,450. Needs pardon balance is 5,400. Chhatrapal Warrior balance is 2,150. And Zelius Lions balance is 3,250. Five-minute breaks.
Friends and bowlers. Friends and bowlers, 100 points. 150 flying hand bowlers. 150 points flying hand bowlers. Ritik Naik. Ritik Naik, 200 points. Friends and bowlers. 200 points, friends and bowlers. 250 needs pardon. 300 flying hand bowlers. 350 flying. 350 needs pardon. 350 points needs pardon. 350, 400 friends and bowlers. 400 points, friends and bowlers. 400 points, friends and bowlers. Ritik Naik. Ritik Naik.
Maintain silence, please. Boys, please maintain silence.
400 points, friends and bowlers. Player. 450 needs pardon. 450 points needs pardon. 500 friends and bowlers. 500 points, friends and bowlers. 500 points, friends and bowlers. 500 points, friends and bowlers. Player. Player. Sold to flying friends and bowlers for 500 points. Player sold to friends and bowlers for 500 points. Ritik Naik. Ritik Naik. Next beat. Rosmarian D'Souza. Rosmarian D'Souza. Base price 100 points. Rosmarian D'Souza. Rosmarian D'Souza. Base price 100 points. Base price 100 points. Zilius Lions 100 points. Zilius Lions 100 points. Zilius Lions 150 flying hand bowlers. 150 points flying hand bowlers. 200 needs pardon. 250 Zilius. 300 needs pardon. 350 flying hand bowlers. 400 needs pardon. 450 Zilius. 500 needs pardon. 500 needs pardon. Rosmarian D'Souza. Rosmarian D'Souza 600 Zilius Lions. 600 points Zilius Lions. 600 points Zilius. 650 needs pardon. 650 points needs pardon. 650 points needs pardon. 650 points needs pardon. Player. Player. Sold to needs pardon for 600 points. Player sold to 650 points. Player sold to needs pardon for 650 points. Rosmarian D'Souza. Rosmarian is a played for Zilius last season. Next beat. Nilesh Kamar. Nilesh Kamar. Base price 100 points. Nilesh Kamar. Nilesh Kamar. Base price 100 points. Nilesh Kamar. Nilesh Kamar. The player remain 100 points. Zilius Lions 150 Chetrapal Warriors. 150 points.
Please maintain silence.
Hello, hello. 150 points Chetrapal Warriors. 150 points Chetrapal Warriors. 150 points Chetrapal Warriors. Player. Player. Sold to Chetrapal Warriors for 150 points. Player sold to Chetrapal Warriors for 150 points. Shamba Rivankar. Shamba Rivankar. Base price 100 points. Shamba Rivankar. Shamba Rivankar. Shamba Rivankar. The player remain 100 points. Zilius Lion 150 flying and bowlers. 150 points flying and bowlers. 150 points flying and bowlers. 150 points. 200 Zilius Lions. 200 points. 250 flying and bowlers. 250 points flying and bowlers. 250 points flying and bowlers. 300 Zilius. 300 points Zilius. 300 points Zilius. Player. Player. Sold to Zilius for 300 points. Player sold to Zilius for 300 points. Shamba Rivankar. Next beat. Harshat Naik. Harshat Naik. Base price 100 points. Harshat Naik. Harshat Naik. Base price 100 points. Harshat Naik. Harshat Naik. The player remain. The player remain. The player remain. 100 points flying and bowlers. 100 points flying and bowlers. 100 points flying and bowlers. Player. Player. Sold to flying and bowlers for 100 points. Player sold to flying and bowlers for 100 points. Harshat Naik. Harshat Naik. Next beat. Cedric Rodriguez. Cedric Rodriguez. Base price 100 points. Cedric Rodriguez. Cedric Rodriguez. The player remain 100 points. Needs pardon. 100 points. Needs pardon. 100 points. Needs pardon. Player. 150 flying hand bowlers. 200 needs pardon. 250 flying hand bowlers. 300 needs pardon. 350 flying hand bowlers. 400 needs pardon. 400 point needs pardon. 500 flying hand bowlers. 550 needs pardon. 550 point needs pardon. Cedric Rodriguez. Cedric Rodriguez. 550 points needs pardon. 550 points needs pardon. Player. Player. Sold to needs pardon for 550 points. Player sold to needs pardon for 550 points. Cedric Rodriguez. Next. Pawan Savai Verekar. Pawan Savai Verekar. Base prize 100 points. Pawan Savai Verekar. Pawan Savai Verekar. Pawan Savai Verekar. The player remain 100 points. Zileas Lions. 100 points. Zileas Lions. Player. Sold to Zileas for 100 points. Player sold to Zileas for 100 points. Sean Dice. Next beat. Sean Dice. Sean Dice. Base prize 100 points. Sean Dice. Sean Dice. Sean Dice. Khetrapal Warriors 100 points. 150. Friends and bowlers. 150 points. Friends and bowlers. 150 points. Friends and bowlers. Player 150. 200 flying and bowlers. 250 Goan Rebels. 250 points Goan Rebels. 300 Khetrapal Warriors. 300 points Khetrapal Warriors. 300 points Khetrapal Warriors. 350 friends and bowlers. 350 friends and bowlers. Sean Dice. Sean Dice. 400 Khetrapal Warriors. 400 points Khetrapal Warriors. 400 points Khetrapal Warriors. 450 friends and bowlers. 5 flying and bowlers. 550 friends and bowlers. 600 Khetrapal. 600 points Khetrapal. 600 points Khetrapal. 650 friends and bowlers. 650 friends and bowlers. Sean Dice. Sean Dice. 650 points friends and bowlers. 700 flying and bowlers. 700 points flying and bowlers. 700 points. 750 friends and bowlers. 750 points friends and bowlers. 800 points flying and bowlers. 800 points flying and bowlers. 800 points 850 friends and bowlers. 900 flying and bowlers. 900 flying and bowlers. 900 flying and bowlers. 1000 friends and bowlers. 1050 flying. 1100 friends. 1100 friends and bowlers. 1150 flying. 1150 flying. 1150 1200 friends. 1250 flying. 1250 flying and bowlers. 1250 flying and bowlers. 1300 friends and bowlers. 1300 friends and bowlers. 1300 friends and bowlers. Player 1350 flying and bowlers. 1400 Goan Rebels. Sean Dias. Sean Dias. 1400 points Goan Rebels. 1400 points. 1455 flying and bowlers. 1450 flying and bowlers. 1450 flying and bowlers. 1450 1500 needs pardon. 1550 1550 friends and bowlers. 1600 Goan Rebels. 1650 needs pardon. 1650 needs pardon. 1650 needs pardon. 1700 flying and bowlers. 1700 flying and bowlers. 1700 flying and bowlers. 1750 friends and bowlers. 1700 750 1700 friends and bowlers. 1700 friends and bowlers. 1750 flying. 1750 flying. 1750 flying and bowlers. 1800 friends and bowlers. 1800 friends and bowlers. 1850 flying. 1850 flying. 1850 1900 friends. 1900 friends. 1900 friends. 1900 friends. 1950 flying. 1950 flying. 1550 flying. 2000 points friends and bowlers. 2000 points friends and bowlers. Sean Dias. Sean Dias. 2000 points friends and bowlers. 2000 points. 2050 flying. 2050 flying. 2100 friends. 2100 friends. 2100 friends. And it is 2150 flying. 2200 needs pardon. 2200 needs pardon. 2200 needs pardon. 2200 needs pardon. 2350 flying. 2250 flying. 2250 flying. 2250 flying. Player 2300 friends. 2300 friends. 2300 friends. Player 2350 flying. 2350 flying. 2400 friends and bowlers. 2450 friends and bowlers. 2400 friends and bowlers. 2400 friends. 2450 flying. 2450 flying. 2450 2500 friends and bowlers. 2500 friends and bowlers. Sean Dice. Sean Dice sold to Sean Dice sold to friends and bowlers for 2500 points. Player sold to friends and bowlers for 2500 points. Next bid, Maldar. Mihir Maldar. Base price 100. Mihir Maldar. The Mihir Maldar was played for classic handballers the last year. Mihir Maldar. Base price 100 points. Mihir 100 points. Go on rebels. 100 points 150. Needs pardon 200 flying 250. Chetrapal 300 needs pardon 350 flying and bowlers 400 needs pardon 450 flying 500 needs pardon 550 points flying 600 needs pardon 650 flying 650 700 needs pardon 700 points needs pardon 750 flying 750 points 800 needs pardon 850 flying 900 needs pardon 950 flying 1000 needs pardon 1000 points 1050 flying 1100 needs 1150 flying 1200 needs 1250 flying 1300 needs Mihir Maldar 1350 flying 1400 needs 1450 flying 1500 needs 1550 flying 1600 needs 1650 1650 flying 1700 needs 1750 flying 1800 needs 1850 flying 1900 needs 1950 flying 2000 points needs 2000 points 2050 flying 2050 flying 2100 needs 2150 flying 2150 flying 2150 flying any team with the 2200 any team with 2200 2200 needs pardon 2200 needs pardon 2200 needs pardon 2200 needs pardon 2250 flying hand bowlers 2250 flying hand bowlers 2250 flying hand bowlers Mihir Maldar 2500 flying hand bowlers 2250 flying hand bowlers player 2300 needs 2350 flying hand bowlers 2350 flying hand bowlers 2350 flying hand bowlers 2350 flying hand bowlers player sold to flying hand bowlers for 2350 points player sold to flying hand bowlers for 2350 points. Next, Fraser Silvera. Base price 100 points. Fraser Silvera. Base price 100 points. The player remain 100 points. Zilius 150 flying hand bowlers. 150 flying hand bowlers. 150 points. Flying hand bowlers. 200 friends. 250 flying. 250 points. Flying. 250 points. Flying. Player. 300 points friends. 350 go on rebels. 350 points go on rebels. 350 points go on rebels. Player. Sold to go on rebels for 350 points. Player sold to go on rebels for 350 points. Fraser Silvera. Royston Araujo. Base price 100 points. Royston Araujo. Base price 100 points. The player remain 100 points friends and bowlers. 150 Zilius 200 flying. 200 points flying. 200 points flying hand bowlers. 200 points flying hand bowlers. Player 250 friends and bowlers. 250 points friends and bowlers. 250 points 300 flying. 300 points flying. 300 points flying. Player sold to flying hand bowlers for 250 points. Player sold to flying hand bowlers for 250 points. 250 points. 300 points. 300 points, huh? Next bid, Vedant Mashelkar. Base price 100 points, Vedant Mashelkar. 100 points, Zilius Lions. 100 points, Zilius Lions. 100 points, Zilius Lions. Player. Sold to Zilius for 100 points. Player sold to Zilius for 100 points, Vedant Mashelkar. Next, Aliston D'Souza. Base price 100 points, Aliston D'Souza. The player remain 100 points, friends and bowlers. 100 points, friends and bowlers. Player. 200, 150 flying hand bowlers. 150 flying hand bowlers. 150 points, 200 friends and bowlers. 200 points, friends and bowlers. 200 points, friends and bowlers. 250 flying. 250 points flying. 250 points flying. Player. Sold to flying for 250 points. Player sold to flying for 250 points. Alisson D'Souza. Next beat, Utkarsh Kaskar. Utkarsh Kaskar. Base price 100 points. Utkarsh Kaskar. Utkarsh Katkar. Utkarsh Katkar. The player remain 100 points flying. 100 points flying. 100 points. 150 needs pardon. 150 points needs pardon. 150 points needs pardon. Player. 200 flying. 250 needs pardon. 250 needs pardon. 250 needs pardon. Player. 300 flying. 350 needs pardon. 350 needs pardon. Utkarsh Kaskar. Utkarsh Kaskar. 350 points needs pardon. 400 flying. 450 needs pardon. 450 needs pardon. 450 needs pardon. 500 flying. 550 needs pardon. 550 needs pardon. Utkarsh Kaskar. Utkarsh Kaskar. 550 points. 550 points. Spartan. 550 points. 600 flying. 650 Spartan. 650 Spartan. Utkarsh Kaskar. Utkarsh Kaskar. 650 flying. Player. 700 flying. 750 needs pardon. 750 needs pardon. 750 needs pardon. 800 flying. 850 needs pardon. 850 needs pardon. 850. 900 flying. 950 needs pardon. 950 needs pardon. 1000 flying. 1050 Spartan. 1050 Spartan. 1050 Spartan. Player. Sold to Spartan for 1050 points. Player sold to Spartan for 1050 points. Ashok Satardekar. Ashok Satardekar. Base price 100 points. Ashok Satardekar. Ashok Satardekar. Base price 100 points. The player remain 100 points flying and bowlers. 100 points flying and bowlers. Player. Sold to flying and bowlers for 100 points. Player sold to flying and bowlers for 100 points. Ashok Satardekar. Ashok Satardekar.
एकदा बॅलन्स सांगता.
Okay.
ओनली बॅलन्स सांगता. Friends and bowlers.
उठो ना कोण?
Friends and bowlers. Players purchase 4. Balance is 2,400. Correct. Flying hand bowlers. Players purchase 6. Balance is 3,450. आपलं मासो टोटल मारून दवरा पळय पेज दिल्या ती त्याच्यावर म्हटल्यार रीड करता. फ्रेंड्स अँड बॉलर्स प्लेयर्स परचेज 4. Balance is 2,400. If it is correct, raise your hand. Yes. Flying handballers, players purchase 6. Balance amount is 3,450. Yes. Go on rebels, players purchase 3. Balance is 5,100. Needs pardon, player purchase 4. Balance is 3,150. Chhatrapal Warrior, player purchase 4, balance is 2,000. Okay. Zilius Lions, players purchase 5, balance is 2,750. Zilius Lions. Player purchase 5, balance is 2,750. Roger. Yes. Manoj, continue. Friends and bowler balance is 2,400.
We are starting the auction ceremony again. John D'Souza. John D'Souza. Base price 100 points. John D'Souza. John D'Souza. The player remain 100 points. Friends and bowlers. 100 points. Friends and bowlers. Player. Sold to friends and bowlers for 100 points. Player sold to friends and bowlers for 100 points. John D'Souza. Mohit Paliyekar. Mohit Paliyekar. Base prize 100 points. Mohit Paliyekar. Mohit Paliyekar. Mohit Paliyekar. 100 points friends and bowlers. 100 points friends and bowlers. Player. 150 Zilius Lions. 150 Zilius Lions. 200 friends and bowlers. 200 points friends and bowlers. 200 points friends and bowlers. Player. Player. 250 needs pardon. 250 needs pardon. 250 points needs pardon. 250 points needs pardon. Player. Player. 300 friends and bowlers. 300 friends and bowlers. 300 friends and bowlers. Player. Player. 350 needs pardon. 350 needs pardon. 350 needs pardon. Player. Player. Sold to needs pardon for 350 points. Player sold to needs pardon for 350 points. Mohit Paliyekar. Next beat Viraj Sodankar. Viraj Sodankar. Base prize 100 points. Viraj Sodankar. Viraj Sodankar. The player remain. The player remain. The player remain unsold. The player remain unsold. Mahadev Parab. Next beat Mahadev Parab. Mahadev Parab. The player remain 100 points Zilius. 100 points Zilius. 150 Chitrapal. 150 points Chitrapal. 200 Zilius. 200 points Zilius. 250 Chitrapal. 250 points Chitrapal. 250 points Chitrapal. Player. 300 friends. 350 Zilius. 400 Chitrapal. 400 points Chitrapal Warriors. 400 points Chitrapal Warriors. 450 friends and bowlers. 550 needs pardon. 550 needs pardon. 550 needs pardon. Player. Player. 600 Goan Rebels. 650 Chitrapal Warriors. 650 Chitrapal Warriors. 650 Chitrapal Warriors. 650 Chitrapal Warriors. Mahadev Parab. Mahadev Parab. Player. Player. 700 Goan Rebels. 700 points. Goan Rebels. 700 points. Goan Rebels. Player. 750 Chitrapal Warriors. 750 Chitrapal Warriors. 750 Chitrapal Warriors. Mahadev Parab. Player. Player. Sold to Chitrapal for 750 points. Player sold to Chitrapal for 750 points. Mahadev Parab. Shreyash Rewardkar. Shreyash Rewardkar. Base price 100 points. Shreyash Rewardkar. Shreyash Rewardkar. Shreyash 100 points flying hand bowlers. 100 points flying hand bowlers. Player. Player. 150 Goan Rebels. 150 Goan Rebels. 150 Goan Rebels. 200 flying hand bowlers. 250 Goan Rebels. 250 300 flying hand bowlers. 300 Goan hand bowlers. 300 flying hand bowlers. 350 Goan Rebels. 350 400 flying hand bowlers. 450 flying hand bowlers. 450 flying hand bowlers. 500 Goan. 550 flying hand bowlers. 550 flying hand bowlers. 550 flying hand bowlers. Shreyash Rewardkar. Shreyash Rewardkar. 600 Goan Rebels. 600 Goan Rebels. Shreyash Rewardkar. Shreyash Rewardkar. 600 points. Goan Rebels. Player. 650 flying hand bowlers. 650 flying hand bowlers. 650 flying hand bowlers. 700 Goan Rebels. 700 Goan Rebels. 700 Goan Rebels. Player. 750 flying hand bowlers. 750 flying hand bowlers. 800 Goan Rebels. 800 Goan Rebels. Shreyash Rewardkar. Shreyash Rewardkar. Player. 850 flying hand bowlers. 850 flying hand bowlers. 850 flying hand bowlers. 900 Goan Rebels. 900 points Goan Rebels. Shreyash Rewardkar. Shreyash Rewardkar. Player. Player. 1000 points flying hand bowlers. 1000 points flying hand bowlers. 1000 points flying hand bowlers. 1000 points. 1050 Goan Rebels. 1050 Goan Rebels. Player. Player. Sold to Goan Rebels for 1050 points. Player sold to Goan Rebels for 1050 points. Next beat Rushikesh Govekar. Rushikesh Govekar. Base price 100 points. Rushikesh Govekar. Rushikesh Govekar. The player remain. The player remain. The player remain unsold. The player remain unsold. Saish Verneker. Saish Verneker, goalkeeper. Saish Verneker. Saish Verneker. The player remain. The player remain. 50 points. Sorry, 100 points. Flying handballers. 100 points. Flying handballers. Player. Player. 150. Needs pardon. 150 points. Needs pardon. 150 points. Needs pardon. Player. 200. Friends handballers. 200 points. Friends handballers. 200 points. Friends handballers. Saish Verneker. 250 flying handballers. 250 flying handballers. Player. Player. 300 friends handballers. 300 points. Friends handballers. 300 points. Friends handballers. Player. Player. Sold to friends handballers for 300 points. Player sold to friends handballers for 300 points. Yash Simu Purushkar. Base price 100 points. Yash Simu Purushkar. Yash Simu Purushkar. The player remain. The player remain. The player remain unsold. The player remain unsold. Valerius Fernandes. Valerius Fernandes. Base price 100 points. Valerius Fernandes. Valerius Fernandes. The player remain 100 points. Friends 150 flying. 200 Chetrapal. 250 flying. 250 flying. 300 Zilius. 350 flying. 400 handballers. 450 500. 600 Chetrapal. 650 flying handballers. 700 Zilius. 800 Chetrapal. 850 flying. 900 Zilius. 950 flying. 950 points flying. 1000 Zilius Lions. Valerius Fernandes. 1100 flying handballers. 1150 Zilius. 1200 flying handballers. 1200 flying handballers. 1250 Zilius. 1300 flying. 1200 250 flying. 1300 350 flying. 1350 flying. 1350 1400 Zilius. 1450 flying. 1450 flying. 1450 1500 Zilius Lion. 1550 flying handballers. 1550 flying handballers. 1600 Zilius Lion. 1650 flying handballers. 1650 flying handballers. 1700 Zilius Lion. Valerius Fernandes. 1750 1800 Zilius. 1850 flying. 1850 flying. 1900 Zilius. 1950 flying. 1950 flying. Player. 2000 points Zilius. 2000 points Zilius. 2000 points Zilius. 2050 Zilius. 2100 flying. 2150 Zilius. 2200 flying. 2350 Zilius. 2400 flying. 2400 flying. 2400 flying. 2450 Goan Rebels. 2450 Goan Rebels. 2500 flying. 2500 flying. 2500 flying. 2550 Goan Rebels. 2550 Goan Rebels. 2600 flying. 2600 flying. 2650 Goan Rebels. 2700 flying. 2700 flying. 2700 flying. 2750 Goan Rebels. 2800 flying. 2800 flying. 2800 2700 flying. 2700 2750 Goan Rebels. 2800 flying. 2800 flying. 2800 flying. Player. Sold to flying handballers for 2800 points. 2700 800 points. 800 no? 800. 2800 points. Valerius Anthony Fernandes. The classic. He played for Classic Siolim. Next. Vittal Kharat. Base price 100 points. Vittal Kharat. The player remain unsold. The player remain unsold. Sandil Chodankar. The player remain 100 points. Needs pardon. 100 points. Needs pardon. Player. Player sold to Nils Spartan for 100 points. Player sold to Nils Spartan for 100 points. Eldon Fernandes. Eldon Stephen Fernandes. Base price 100 points. Eldon Fernandes. Eldon Fernandes. The player remain unsold. The player remain unsold. Next. Kaushal Fatte. Kaushal Fatte. The player remain Kaushal Fatte. 100 points. The player remain unsold. The player remain unsold. Dhruv Kaskar. Dhruv Kaskar. The player remain Dhruv Kaskar. The player remain 100 points. Chetrapal Warriors. 100 points. Chetrapal Warriors. Player. Sold to Chetrapal for 100 points. Player sold to Chetrapal for 100 points. 100 points. Next beat. Kanhaiya Govekar. 100 point Chetrapal. 100 point Chetrapal. 100 point Chetrapal. Player. Sold to Chetrapal for 100 points. Next beat. Sarvesh Belgaonkar. Base price 100 points. Friends and bowlers 100 points. Friends and bowlers 100 points. Player 150 needs pardon. 150 needs pardon. 200 friends. 250 needs. 250 needs pardon. 250 needs pardon. Player 300 Zilius. 350 Goan Rebel. 450 needs pardon. 450 needs pardon. Sarvesh Belgaonkar. 500 Zilius. 550 friends and bowlers. 600 Goan Rebel. 650 needs pardon. 650 points needs pardon. 650 points needs pardon. 700 Zilius. 750 Goan Rebels. 750 Goan Rebels. 800 needs pardon. 850 Goan Rebels. 900 needs 1000 points. Zilius 1050 needs pardon. 1050 needs pardon. 1100 Zilius. 1150. 1150 needs pardon. 1150. 1200 Zilius. 1250 needs pardon. 1250 needs pardon. Sarvesh Belgaonkar. 1300 Zilius. 1350. 1350 needs pardon. 1350 needs pardon. 1400 Zilius. 1450 Goans. 1500 needs pardon. 1500 needs pardon. 1500 needs pardon. Player 1550 Goans. 1600 Zilius. 1650 needs pardon. 1650 needs pardon. 1700 Zilius Lions. Sarvesh Belgaonkar. 1750 needs pardon. 1750 needs pardon. 1750 needs pardon. 1800 Goans Rebels. 1850 Zilius. 1900 needs pardon. 1900 needs pardon. 1900 needs pardon. 1950 Zilius. 2000 points needs pardon. 2000 points needs pardon. 2000 points needs pardon. 2050 Goan Rebels. 2100 needs pardon. 2150 Goan Rebels. 2200 needs pardon. 2250 Goan Rebels. 2300 needs pardon. 2350 Goan Rebels. 2400 needs pardon. 2450 Goan Rebels. 2500 needs pardon. 2550 Goan Rebels. 2600 needs pardon. 2650 Goan Rebels. 2650 Goan Rebels. 2650 2650 Goan Rebels. Oi. 2650 Goan Rebels. 2000 तुझे पॉइंट किती बोलला था? होय गावता रे. 2650 Goan Rebels. 2650 Goan Rebels. Player sold to Goan Rebels for 2650 points. Player sold to Goan Rebels for 2650 points. Next. Shiva Pendekar. Base price 100 points. Shiva Pendekar. The player remain. Shiva Pendekar. The player remain. unsold. The player remain unsold. किती आले? Next. पुढे. अनिकेत शेडगावकर. अनिकेत. शिवा पेडणेकर. The player remain unsold. Next. अनिकेत शेडगावकर. Aniket Shedgaonkar. Base prize 100 points. Aniket Shedgaonkar. The player remain 100 points. Zilius Lions. 100 points. Zilius Lions. 100 points. Zilius Lions. Player. Sold to Zilius for 100 points. Player sold to Zilius for 100 points.
Okay, friends and ballers, 2000 balance, you require 2 players. Friends and ballers, 2000 balance, you require 2 players. Correct. Flying handballers, 650 balance, you require 1 player. Correct, yes. Go on rebels, you require 4 players, balance is 2450. 2450. Just check, huh? सर्वेश बेळगावकर लास्ट घेतला आणि कोण घेतला वेलेरियस घालूंक ना न्हू ना रे वेलेरियस ताका घालो आणि कोण श्रेयस रेवणकर श्रेयस रेवणकर कितल्यांक गेला पळय 1050 वा 1 मिनिट कोणाक घालूंक ना मरे तो श्रेयस घालूंक ना मरे कोणाक ना मरे ओके 3 players 1400 balance yes needs pattern they require 2 players balance is 2700 correct Chhatrapal Warriors you require 1 player balance is 1050 okay Zilius Lions balance is 2650 you require 2 players Roger
We are starting again for the auction ceremony. The next bidder, Nitesh Dhon. Nitesh Dhone. Base price 100 points. Nitesh Dhone. The player remain. Unsold. The player remain unsold. Next, Nishal Tankar. Nishal Tankar. Base price 100 points. Nishal Tankar. The player remain unsold. Ritikesh Salgaonkar. The player remain Ritikesh 100 points. Friends and bowlers 150 needs pardon. 150 needs 200. Friends 250 needs pardon. 250 needs pardon. Player 300 Chetrapal 350 friends 400 needs pardon. 450 Chetrapal 500 needs 550 Chetrapal 600 needs 650 Chetrapal 700 needs 700 point needs pardon. 700 point needs pardon. 750 friends 800 needs 800 points needs 850 Chetrapal 900 friends 950 needs pardon. 950 Spartan 950 1000 friends 1050 Spartan 1050 Spartan player 1100 and bowlers 1150 Spartan 1150 Spartan 1200 friends and bowlers 1250 Spartan 1250 Spartan 1250 1300 handballers, friends, handballers. 1,350 Spartan. 1,350 Spartan. 1,350, 1,400 friends, handballers. 1,500 Spartan. 1,500 Spartan. 1,500 Spartan. 1,550 friends. 1,600 Spartan. 1,600 Spartan. 1,600, 1,650 friends, 1,700 Spartan. 1,700 Spartan. 1,700, 1,750 friends, 1,800 Spartan. 1,800 Spartan. Ratikesh Salgaonkar. Ratikesh Salgaonkar. 1,850 friends. $1,850 friends, 1,900 Spartan, 1,900 Spartan, 1,900 Spartan, player, sold to Spartan for 1,900 points. Player sold to Spartan for 1,900 points, Ratikesh Salgaonkar. Next bid, Akhil Agarwadekar. Base price 100 points, Akhil Agarwadekar. The player remain unsold. Saish Kalangutkar. Saish, 100 points Chetrapal. 100 points Chetrapal.
अनसोल्ड कोण उरला त्याच्या मागचे नाव सांग त्याच्या पहिली फुडलो अखिल आगारवडेकर
100 points Chetrapal. 100 points Chetrapal. Player. Sold to Chetrapal for 100 points. Player sold to Chetrapal for 100 points. Stephen De Silva. Dale, okay, no? I congratulate Chetrapal Warriors for the retention of squad and the 8 players in the auction ceremony. Next bid, Stephen De Silva. Base price 100 points. Friends and bowlers 100, 150 Zilius. 150 points. Zilius. 200 friends, 250 Spartan. 300 Zilius, 350 Spartan. 350, 400 Zilius, 450 Spartan. 450 Spartan. 500 Zilius, 550 Spartan. 550, 600 Zilius, 650 Spartan. 700 Zilius, 750 Spartan. 800 Zilius. 800 Zilius. 800 points Zilius. 800, 850 go on rebels. 950 friends and bowlers. 950 points friends and bowlers. 900, 1000 go on rebels. 1050 rebels. 1100 go on rebels. 1100 go on rebels. 1150 Zilius. 1200 go on rebels. 1250 Zilius. 1250 Zilius. 1250 Zilius. Player. 1250 Zilius. Player. 1300 friends and bowlers. 1300 friends and bowlers. 1300 friends and bowlers. 1350 Zilius. 1350 Zilius. 1350 Zilius. 1400 friends. 1450 Zilius. 1450 Zilius. 1450 Zilius. 1500 friends. 1550 Zilius. 1550 Zilius. 1550 Stephen De Silva. 1600 friends. 1650 Zilius. 1650 Zilius. 1600. 1700 friends. 1750 Zilius. 1750 Zilius. 1750 Zilius. Player. 1800 friends. 1850 Zilius. 1850 Zilius. 1850 Zilius. Player. Sold to Zilius for 1850 points. Stephen De Silva. Zilius. Point boy कितले उरलेले? The player remain unsold. Chandrakant Shirodkar. Base price 100 points. Chandrakant Shirodkar. 100 points friends and bowlers. 100 points friends and bowlers. Player. 150 Spartan. 150 Spartan. 200 friends. 200, 250 Spartan, 300 friends, 350 Spartan, 400 friends, 450 Spartan, 500 friends, 550 Spartan, 600 friends, Chandrakant Shirodkar, 700 friends, 750 Spartan, 800 friends, 850 Goan Rebels, 900 friends, 900 points friends, 900 points friends, 950 Goan Rebels, 1000 friends and bowlers. 1000 points, 1050 Goan Rebels, 1100 friends and bowlers. 1150 Goan Rebels, 1200 friends and bowlers. 1200 friends and bowlers. 1200 friends and bowlers. Player. Sold to friends and bowlers for 1200 points. Chandrakant Shirodkar. Next. Any ulla re? Sumit Begwadkar. Base price 100 points. Sumit Begwadkar. The player remain 100 points. Goan Rebels. 100 points. Goan Rebels. Player. Sold to Goan Rebels for 100 points. Player sold to Goan Rebels for 100 points. Vidish Agarwadekar. Base price 100 points. Vidish Agarwadekar. The player remain unsold. Hari Paliyekar, the new player debut. Hari Paliyekar. Base price 100 points. Hari Paliyekar. The player remain unsold. So now we are starting the unsold players auction. फक्त 100 players आहे हा. Now we are starting the unsold players auction. Yash guard. Base price 100 points. Yash guard. The player remain. दादा परत जाऊच्या ना नोक्शन आणि जातले परत. The player remain unsold.
Friends handballers balance 800 one player. Flying handballers balance 650 one player. Goan Rebels balance 1300 two players. Need Spartan 800 one player. And Zelius Lions 800 one player. Friends handballers need Spartan and Zilius Lions 800 balance. One player to retain. Go on Rebel balance 1300. Two players to retain. Flying handballers, one player 650 balance.
The the Dominic Fernandez in the first round. Huh? Dominic Fernandez, base prize 100 points. Zilius Lions 100 points. Zilius Lions 100 points. Zilius Lions 100 points. 150. Friends 200. Spartan 250. Zilius 300. Spartan 350. Zilius 400. Spartan 400. 450. Zilius 500. Spartan 500 pound. Spartan Dominic Fernandez 600. Friends 650. Zilius 700. Spartan 700 points. Spartan 700 point. Spartan 750. Friends 800. Spartan 800. Spartan 800. Spartan player. ना काय ना 800 सपोर्ट त्यांची तुम्ही बीट पहिली केले त्यांनी मागीर केला ओके 800 पॉइंट स्पार्टन 800 पॉइंट स्पार्टन player sold to Spartan for 800 points. Player sold to Spartan for 800 points. So we are starting the unsold players auction. I congratulate Spartan, Need Spartan and Chhatrapal Warriors for the retention of 12 players. Okay. So now we are starting the unsold players. Yash Guard. Base price 100 points. Yash Guard. The player remain unsold. Next. Viraj Chodankar. Viraj Chodankar. Base price 100 points. Viraj Chodankar. The player remain. 100 points. Zilius. 100 points. Zilius. Player. Sold to Zilius for 100 points. Player sold to Zilius for 100 points. Viraj Chodankar. Zilius. Oi. So now the flying handballers need one player. Friends handballers needs one player and the Goan Rebels need two players. Yeah? Okay. Rushikesh Govekar. Base price 100 points. Rushikesh Govekar. The player remain unsold. Next, Yash Simha Purishkar. Base price 100 points. Yash Simha Purishkar. The player remain unsold. 100 points. Goan Rebels. 100 points. Goan Rebels. Player. Sold to Goan Rebels for 100 points. Player sold to Goan Rebels for 100 points. Yash Simha Purishkar. Next beat, Velroy Fernandez. The player remain unsold. Vittal Kharat. Vittal Kharat. Vittal Kharat. Base prize 100 points. Vittal Kharat. Vittal Kharat. The player remain unsold. The player remain unsold. Alden Pereira. Alden Pereira. Alden Pereira. Base prize 100 points. Alden Pereira. Sorry, Alden Fernandez. Alden Fernandez. Alden Fernandez. The player remain unsold. Kaushal Fatte. Next beat, Kaushal Fatte. Kaushal Fatte. Kaushal Fatte. 100 points, friends and bowlers. 100 points, friends and bowlers. Player. Sold to friends and bowlers for 100 points. Kaushal Fatte. Next beat, I congratulate friends and bowlers. Shiva Pendekar. Shiva Pendekar. Shiva Pendekar. Base prize 100 points. Shiva Pendekar. Shiva Pendekar. The player remain unsold. The player remain unsold. Nilesh. Next beat, Nilesh. Okay. Nitesh. Nitesh Done. Nitesh Done. Nitesh Done. 100 points. Nitesh Done. 100 points. The player remain unsold. Vishal Tankar. Nishal. Nishal Tankar. Base prize 100 points. Nishal Tankar. 100 points flying. 100 points flying. Player. Sold to flying for 100 points. I congratulate flying for retention of 12 players. Akhil Agarwadekar. Next beat, Akhil Agarwadekar. Akhil Agarwadekar. Just one team need to one player. Go on Rebels. Akhil. Next. Ush Agarwadekar. Ush Kunto. Fullo Agarwadekar. Ush Agarwadekar. Ayush Agarwadekar. Ayush Agarwadekar. Base prize 100 points. Ayush Agarwadekar. Next. Videsh Agarwadekar. Videsh Agarwadekar. Videsh Agarwadekar. Only one team. And the last one, Hari Palyekar. Hari Palyekar. Base prize 100 points. Hari Palyekar. Hari Palyekar. The player sold to Goan Rebels. Hari Palyekar. I congratulate all the 6 teams and all the best on the tournament. Whenever we are playing for the Goa Handball League Season 3, special thanks to Sir Prabhu Desai and Anand Sawar sir for giving me the opportunities. Thank you one and all. I hand over to Sir Prabhu Desai sir.
With that, we end. Hello. With that, we come to an end of the auction ceremony. The third handball league to commence soon. We will let you know the exact date. Let me thank all the participants, all the 6 teams. Especially we have the new team, Goan Rebels. Our own Freddie, who is in charge of the team, and the owner, Mr. Praveen Shenoy. I thank you for entering into this field as an owner and promoting handball. So also, all the players who have come in a big way. And for the success of the tournament, you have to give your best. I request all the players, you have been bought by the owners. You need to cooperate with the owners. Participate in the practice matches or whatever schedule they have. And I expect a total discipline from you all. Total cooperation for the owners because they are spending so much for you and the game. So I wish everybody a big thank you and all the very best for your future matches. Dev Bare Guru.
Yes, before that, we'll have a group photograph of all the owner, captain, mentor, requesting all the team members of all the teams, 6 teams, kindly take the chair there and we'll have a group photograph with the guest, today's guest. Please take the chair. Today the highest bidder was Valerius Fernandez. Give a big round of applause. 2,800 rupees. Purchased by Flying Handballers. The next is the player purchased by Zelius Lions. That is Jonathan Pereira. 2,750. And the third highest bidder is Sarvesh Belgaonkar, 2,650 by Goan Rebels. Congratulations teams, congratulations boys.
Dear friends, we're having a group photograph with the owners, mentor, and the captain of the teams. May I request kindly come up? All the owners, mentors, captains can stand behind. With our guest, please. All the captains present here.
Hello.